And y'all ready for this?
Hello again, how are we? It's now Tuesday, like I said, I am back for Tuesday, but not as usual. Got an update for you. Sadly, Hex didn't make it. It managed all of Friday, and about 8ish on Saturday it closed, and then had to be closed for 2 days. Hopefully it'll open today. But it's again, I've half predicted both of these, haven't I? Hyperia, you know, will it do a thing? And it did for about 3 weeks, didn't it? So yeah, and then this one, but it's only minor. It was only a minor glitch, enough to be annoyed about. I do feel sorry for them, to be fair. As much as it's comical, you know, for the reliability of how to fix it, so to speak. It is a bit of a shame for them. But on that note, we'll get down there. It's about 9 o'clock, really early. Just thought I'd come and have a nose really early, see what's cracking off. So on that note, we'll see you in a minute. Draw! I'll get you some footage. Draw!
Due to some unusual disturbance presently being registered inside the vault, we would ask that you remain where you are momentarily.
Hello again, just another thought. Obviously the park opens at 9 o'clock-ish. It's only 9:10. So it's nearly as bad as Drayton Manor used to do. They let you they used to let you in an hour and a half before. I just don't understand the reasoning behind it. I know it was a COVID thing back in the day, but 9:30 surely would be plenty. But because there's nothing to do, absolutely nothing. So, and obviously Drayton Manor have cut that down. Some days they don't even open straight away. They open bang on when they're right to do. Well, at least 10 o'clock, so you've got half hour. But no, just don't understand it, that you let people wander around for an hour. And there's nothing to do, because everything is shut. Nothing opens, you know, at least an hour, 60 minutes. For you to just wander around and do nothing. Don't know, don't understand it, but you know, they're doing it. But I say 9:30 to be fair, if they're going to do it next year. I know it was a COVID thing, I know it spreads people out, doesn't it, and there's only so many people that can cram in. But once the monorail's open, it's got to be, I suppose was it always 9? I'm not sure, but it just seems earlier than normal, so to speak. So, but yeah, once the monorail's open, you've got to be able to get that plaza area. Oh yeah, you used to do rope drops and all sorts, didn't they, Tower Street? But it don't work, does it? It just causes more problems than it's worth. And on that note, catch you in a bit. Draw.
Due to some unusual disturbance presently being registered inside the vault, we would ask that you remain where you are momentarily.
Hello again, just an overview of what happened then. So as you know, Friday opened fine, all day, and then Saturday, like I say, about 8ish, something-ish major. Nothing that can't be fixed quite quick, shall we say, happened. Then obviously I was quite shocked and very pleased with how quick they got it on that maintenance page. It happened about 8ish, I think about 8:45ish. Well, as soon as I tweeted it, it was on there with the date, about 48 hours, 2 days closed, and it would be back open. A push, you know, big promise, you know, so this is why it's not, you know, there's nothing, it's back as it was. You wouldn't know that the ride's open for a couple of days, well, day and a half, because there's no fences or anything. No signage to say it's shut or anything, so you wouldn't know. So yeah, and then obviously, so they've done the queue line, put a little board in where the turnstile was. You know, they've done all right, but there's a few things that they didn't need to do. But that's all in the feedback, easy fixes. You know, it's glad to be back-ish. Let's hope this is the only issue now it has, because it's not a game over situation. Because I think if the original fault came back, the original issue, that's a bigger issue and it's not fixable within days. But we'll see on that. There was talk when they did the little event here that it was on the cards of just binning it off, but no, they went ahead and put the money in and tried their best to get it back open, and it succeeded for a bit, but it was only a blip. I'd say it was only a blip. It's nothing too disastrous, but they've still got to investigate why it pulled that off. If you desperately want to see anything, it's on Twitter, if it's not already been taken off. There was a video. It sounded awful, but it's not too bad, because I think in the past, these door trims, it's one that like hides the door mechanism, and in the past they can run without them, doesn't need them on, but it just makes it look nicer. And in the past, it's definitely ran with no door facade to cover the door mechanism. So yeah, but we'll see whether they've managed to do it. I mean, pretty easy fix. Take the door trim off, assess the situation. It did sever an electrical cable of some form, but no, they're off in about 20-30 minutes. So that was that. They've done too much than they needed to do. You know, like the branch now has got 2 minutes. It's got nice lighting, but they just need to play with it, program it properly, so it just fades. None of this strobe business. Maybe in certain places strobe, but not all the time. It needs to go off and just be a bit more subtle. The whole thing needs to just be re-looked at. Regarding lighting, nothing too major. You don't need to change anything, but no, you just need to look, see, does that really work? But what they did listen to, which was quite shocked about, is obviously in the video, that spark generator, you know, shooting out, literally on full whack that was. In the first video, that was like August time when they did an update. It was literally shooting up for about a few seconds. So obviously we saw that, didn't we? And I put on Twitter and we mentioned it. A few other people mentioned it. It's just like, why change something that was already all right? But if you're going to do it, you know, it needs to be subtle again, because that was too much. You can't go from a little puh like it was before to a whoosh 20 years later. I mean, you can, but it just looks a bit daft. So yeah, so now it's nicely covered. They listened to it being hidden. I think that was almost a given, but obviously, yes, it was work in progress in the video, but it's nicely hidden, so you wouldn't know it's there. And also, and it's just like a little, you wouldn't even notice it's there. It's probably too little now, but it's enough. But obviously, at least they've done it. You know, this is the thing. It's whether it's capable of only doing a little bit, because that's not what they're designed for. Again, they've put this box in, you know, this spark generator, and for the actual effect they're trying to create may not work in the long term, because it's not designed, you know, if you buy that box, you know, it's only got to be on for a few seconds. But it was alright, I was quite impressed that it was only just needs to be a quick shoot, no more than a second, that's it. But it's, again, still badly placed, because it's in the front of the generator, it's nowhere near it, so to be realistic, it needs to come out of the generator, you know, to signify that it is dying. So but also, no one seems to have mentioned the original hex. This is not the original hex. Without all the TVs in the queue line, there was when it first opened, there was a pre-show. Well, the whole story was different. It was like, oh, there's a storm brewing and everything. I prefer that one. And there was like a professor on the top of the roof. But I think something wasn't ready. The video wasn't ready, so they made all this story up just to pad it out, get it open, but pad it out until about June-ish, all these tellies started appearing in the queue line, and ever since then it was the normal hex we know today, because I don't think everything was ready. So yeah, but I did like that story, and that's when they changed the octagon. The octagon is a lot shorter than it was originally, but yeah, no, this is hex point 2. It's not the same original story. This is the original story, but obviously they made a very quick hash up story to it was like a man on the roof. They just made it up. So, but I don't think that's anywhere. You don't, and there's no reference to it at all. So on that note, I'm gonna go, so it's not a waffle warning, and we'll see what's cracking off. Ta-ra! See you in a bit. Ta-ra! Disco Vault. Ta-ra!
Thank you. Please now proceed to the vault.
Hello again. Yeah, it opened 11 o'clock, no issues, no changes to lighting, but all they've done is took off the old covers and put a plank of wood there. So they've took the old theming off, so they're not themed anymore. The door mechanism covers, they're just a piece of wood, but it's totally flat, flatter than they would have been normally, so to stop it happening again. And it's just a screw to get access to them in case they need access. So that's it, that's all changed. No changes to lighting as yet. I'm sure that will come in the close season, which is needed because it's still just the disco vault. So what more? I do like my thingies that I'll put in for you in between all these videos. Disco announcements for you. So yeah, about half hour, when it's a bit less than half an hour now. So yeah, at least it's back open anyway. And good on them to get it on the maintenance page and say a date, and then actually get it open for the date stated. So well done on that one. So on that note, we'll catch you in a bit. Ta-ra! See you in a bit.
Thank you. Please now proceed to the vault.
Hello again, how are we? Something that I've obviously I've queued right at the back this time, so I've actually queued for about 15 minutes, and something I've got to point out, so basically until you get to the cinema, that's all the queue line with the tellies and the portrait area, it's very sterile / clinical now, because there's no ambient audio. So in the queue line, you've only got the tellies that play. This is for Hex, obviously. So you've only got the tellies now. There's no ambient audio in speakers above, like the roof used to be. And then in the portrait room, there's nothing until it starts. I think there might be some, but it's on a loop basically once you get into the cinema. So that's just something to point out. It's just very clinical, as if there's no ambience there at all until you get to the cinema. But because it's playing then, it's on a loop then. But other than that, previous. But it was all the way through before. So on that note, we'll catch you in a bit. Ta-ra! Hello again, how are we? Nearly dark. I've just been wandering around since I got here, and it's now 10 to 5. Where's the time gone? I'm not done know. So going in compound at 6. So yeah, get that one done. I don't think we'll do any of the others, but might do. We'll see. I do Daz Games and have a look, see what it's all about. But I'm not that fussed. But yeah, we'll definitely do compound, and I'll get you a review shortly. So here's the old Nemesis. Fairly busy, but what will happen is people that have come this morning or not come for Scarefest will leave, you see, on a normal between 5 and 6. They don't know that it's Scarefest, you see, because some people don't. And then obviously they'll go home, and then it'll be quiet, probably about 7ish. So I get on a few rides in the dark. So I'll wait for this one. Yeah, well, it's nearly there. And on that note, we'll catch you in a bit. Not really done much. Here we go. See you in a bit. Hello again. I'm back. Just a quick last bit of the vlog, so to speak. It's about 8:20 now, and obviously everybody's gone. So what we got? So quick run through of compound I did. I wouldn't say it's very scary, but it was fun. Has it been turned off? No, it hasn't. Oh. Oh. Oh, what's this? Oh, God.
Please journey towards the exit. We hope you've had a spine-chilling day. Once again, our theme park is now closed.
Never heard that before.
We can't wait to see you again soon for more magical memories.
Well themed into the phalanx there. Yes, the theme park is now closed. Did you hear that, Beth?
It's now closed.
Yes, did you hear that?
I like the exit.
Yeah, but yeah, exit. Yeah, but that's not very themed in with the phalanx announcement, is it?
It isn't.
But I'm never normally here. I'm normally at home having my tea. And then it's 4 o'clock, and it's, you know, never hear it. But that's probably the last call for the monorail, to be fair. Get out, because you got the monorail. So yeah, compound, fun, but not too scary. Very good with what they've done. You know, different routes, multiple routes. So you could do it again and get totally different routes. You know, see what, you know, scenes and stuff. So what else you got? So we did that. Hex, changed all the covers. I've done the gloss over that. Oh yeah, that was it. When I did the compound, I said the word evening and I broke the phalanx. And she nearly started laughing and she had to disappear for a little bit. So yeah, me saying evening has actually broken the phalanx, you know. That's been grounded all day due to the order of the Ground Coffee Command. But I bet they're gagging for a brew, aren't they? They're gagging for a brew, but it's closed now. So yeah, that's it. That's Scarefest for you. 8 o'clock ride closed. Quite quiet, to be fair. Not done a lot, you know, just chilled out, and it's home time. I'd come back tomorrow, but it's going to be chucking it down with rain all day. But you don't want a 5th vlog from here. That's it now. That's it. That's your content dried up for the time being. We've got Walsall Scare Maze coming up soon. That'll be the next one, and then you've got. Hope you're going to mute that, aren't you? Because you'll have me rabbiting on. See. You mute the clip. See, look, this is behind the scenes of Beth's
Content creator.
Yeah, there you go. I'm not on it. She might be, but there you go. But I don't want to be on it because then I haven't got the you know what I mean. In between videos,
I'm not going to be policed, Dean.
I know, but yeah. No, but still, I just don't want that feeling I'm being watched in between. Let's say I go to Florida and they go, oh, they don't like that little bit. You know what I mean? But you know, little things like that. But I just like to just do it and say how it is. You know, I've done this for that long. You know, just how it is. Obviously, slowly but surely, it's losing its novelty. Obviously, just done it to death, and there's not been a lot coming back. But when there's something new, I will always come and have a look. Obviously, Hex, it's back. So on that note, and the eye's still on. So you want to go and see the eye, and then we'll call it a day. The audio's still on. I'm surprised they've not turned the audio off. Actually, to be fair, it won't be last. No, you think they'd just turn the audio off, wouldn't you?
There's your Project Ocean, it's not on now.
Yeah, oh yeah, Project Ocean was only a few days. There's the eye. Aye. But yeah, Project Ocean, I've even themed myself to it, and they've got rid of the lighting. So yeah, no lighting, no gobos or anything tonight. But yes, but I might. Well, yeah, I'll put that back in. I need to do my Britney Spears snippet, Toxic, because I like that. You know, I'm not dancing. Yeah, you know. Yeah, but that remix though that I like, that really dramatic remix is nice. I do like that, yeah. Because they used that in the Traitors quite, and it makes it very dramatic, didn't they? Traitors, yeah. Yeah, shout out to whoever the traitor was. It's a good one. Here you go, submit to the spin. But isn't it ironic that when you've got to press submit to fill the format, haven't you? Do you like that one, Beth? You've got to press submit to fill the format.
So, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, because you've got to scan the QR code.
Yeah.
You've got to scan the QR code, and then you can submit your email. Yeah, there you go.
Submit your email.
Yeah, there you go. And then you'll get bombarded with loads of offers for Merlin. That's it. So on that note, we're going to go, and I'll see you on the next one, probably at Walsall Scare Maze. Tra! Tra.
Baby, can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear warning. It's dangerous, I'm falling. There's no escape, I can't wait to need a hit. Baby, give me it, you're dangerous.